In the heart of Bavaria, where fantasy meets reality, there rises a castle. A castle so impossibly beautiful, it looks like someone let their imagination run wild and somehow made it come through. Let's start with Neuschwanstein. The name alone feels like a spell from a Harry Potter book. The name Neuschwanstein translates to New Swanstone Castle, perched on a rocky crag above the village of Hohenschwangau. This castle in the sky perches over two lakes dominating the surrounding area, making the other castle nearby look average. But don't assume that this was built by some ancient warriors or cunning emperors. It was the vision of one man, King Ludwig II, King of Bavaria, the fairy tale king, Swan King, yes king. A monarch, yes, a romantic, absolutely. A man possibly who likes the man dem too much. Well, history has opinions about that. You see, Ludwig didn't want to rule. He never wanted to attend boring meetings, but wanted to escape, take a gap year type of king. He dreamt a world of knights and swans, operas and solitude. And after watching and spending time with the famous opera writer Richard Wagner, the inspiration for the castle was clear. So he did what any responsible ruler would do, and in 1869 commissioned a massive fantasy castle, bankrupted the royal treasury, and moved in like a dramatic teenager, locking himself in his bedroom. Today, to enter the castle, you would need a book, a guided tour. There are rooms where stars shine on the ceilings, where tapestries depict some mythical lands of swans and knights, where even the throne room, which oddly has no throne, seems to exist more for dramatic look, as this was never a castle but a retreat. And let's not forget the secret passageways. Ludwig clearly believed every castle should have at least 3 ways to sneak dramatically out of a conversation. But there is a twist. Sadly, Ludwig didn't live to see his castle finished. King Ludwig II of Bavaria's death in 1886 remains one of history's great mysteries. He was deposed on June 9, 1886, after being declared mentally unfit to rule, though this diagnosis was controversial and based on second-hand accounts rather than a personal examination. On June 13, just days later, Ludwig was found dead in Lake Starnberg, alongside his personal psychiatrist. The official cause of death was ruled as drowning, but several inconsistencies fueled speculation. Ludwig was a strong swimmer, and no water was found in his lungs, suggesting he may not have drowned. Additionally, no signs of struggle were reported. Some theories suggest Ludwig was assassinated to prevent him from reclaiming his throne, while others believe he may have taken his own life. To this day, the true circumstances of his death remain unknown, adding to the legend of the fairy tale king. Even though he didn't see his entire vision come to life, this monument of his imagination endured time, wars, and destruction. Now, since 1886, the castle is open to the public by the state of Bavaria, who took it over to recuperate the empty coffers. To get there, we can climb the winding road up to the castle, which is approximately 40 miles from the bottom. Take a horse-drawn carriage or take tour bus if by foot is only for peasants. Once at the top queue and fight the 1,000s of other tourists for a good spot for those Instagram pics. Neuschwanstein isn't just a castle, it's proof that sometimes the wildest dreams outlast the dullest realities, that even when the world calls you mad, you can still build something magnificent. So stand before it, breathe the mountain air, and know that here, above the clouds and beneath the spires, one man's dream has become everyone's fairy tale.